about one of her favourite products. So over to you, Rachel. What is it?
Hello, thank you very much. Well, my favourite product is actually a range of products. And that is if I can show you the bottle, the Be Lovely range. The Be Lovely range was created, I think we started with a hand cream, and it was so popular we grew the range. The idea behind the Be Lovely range and the campaign behind it is to raise money for international Save the Bees charities.
Right.
So we were working with some farmers and producers in Ghana who have cashew orchards, and their yield of cashews was failing, and it was a problem. They didn't really know why. And working with various different people, it was sort of worked out that it's because the bee population had depleted.
Right.
So we decided to work with this foundation to put beehives into their orchards and other people's orchards onto farmland and all that sort of thing, with an aim to increase the bee population by, I think, 50 million by the end of last year. And what they found was, once this project had started, that not only did the cashew nut yields increase and go back to a decent level, they actually far exceeded what they were expecting. So that's worked out excellently well for the producers. But also the family, the sort of wider community, particularly the wives and the daughters, can sell the honey and the wax at the local markets. So this sort of foundation and charity helps to support them getting an independent income, so that, you know, they're not completely tied to a farm, or
Right.
you know, they can access education and all those sorts of things. So 3% of the sales of each of these products goes towards the charities that support International Save the Bees, which is part of this work in Ghana.
It's amazing. So you said it's international, so it would include bees in the UK as well?
Yes, yeah, absolutely. All sorts of charities we're linked to, but Bees for Development is the main one that they work with.
Oh, that's really interesting. Thank you. And what's the product like then?
Well, so we do a range of hand cream, hand lotion, hand wash, body lotion, body balm, and body butter. And body butter is my absolute favourite. When you take the lid off, the waft just hits you. And
like honey then? It smells like honey, or?
Yeah, it has it. The key ingredients across the whole range are fair trade honey, which comes from southern Mexico. Now, my dad's a beekeeper, and so he knows a few things about bees. And he says that southern Mexican honey is one of the most highly prized because of the land and the landscape.
Right.
Yeah, it's very highly regarded for its antibacterial, antimicrobial properties. So that's the honey that we use in these products.
That's amazing.
And you can smell that. That really comes through. And it's also got orange essential oil in it.
That's a really nice one.
And I love orange oils. And that's detoxifying, and it's cleansing, and it's calming, and it's good for easing tense muscles. So if you've been busy out in the garden, for example, or decorating in a heat wave, like I have been,
like some people have,
really good to rub some of that on. It's also got mandarin oil in, so the mandarin oil and the orange oil really complement each other, and they mix in with that honey, and again, the smell is just beautiful. The mandarin oil is also toning. It's very good for dry skin, stretch mark skin, that sort of thing.
Yeah.
And then finally, it has, I'll try and pronounce this, Styrax tonkinensis resin extract, which is benzoin or gum benzoin, which is traditionally used in incense making, and it's antiseptic and antibacterial. So that's good for helping with sort of acne scarring. So you've got those sort of 4 key ingredients all in a pot of wonderfulness. And this really, to me, sums up summer. This is, you take the lid off, you get that honey, that orange, that mandarin scent hits you in the face. And
what does it feel like? Is it quite, because body butters can sometimes be quite thick. Is that
Yeah, the body butter is quite thick. I don't know if it will sort of translate.
Yeah.
But it does far too much on my hand now. But it soaks in really, really beautifully.
Yeah.
So it's not, I don't like anything greasy or sticky. I don't like suntan lotion. I use it, but I can't stand it, or sunscreen,
Yeah.
I should say. So I can't have anything sticky on me. And this is just beautiful. It soaks straight in. But if you wanted something lighter, the body lotion has still got those same ingredients, but that's a much lighter one. I tend to use this one more in the winter, and the thicker butter in the summer, just so I can really deeply moisturize myself in honey.
It just sounds
Yeah.
great.
So for me, it's a lovely product. Absolutely smells beautiful, full of good properties for the skin, especially in the summer. And it's doing good because it's raising money constantly for these bee charities and helping farmers across the world.
Yeah. I mean, I loved as well how you talked about the properties and all of the beneficial aspects that it has. So if anybody's got any questions and they want to ask Rachel about a product or about something that could help them, just post the question below and I'll pass it on to Rachel for her to answer. But thank you again for that snippet, Rachel. And Rachel also does some Facebook Live, so I'll be letting you know when she has those so that you can tune in and learn a little bit more.
Lovely.
So take care of yourselves and thanks so much, Rachel.
You're very welcome. Thank you for having me.
Bye.
Bye.